night. Selamat malam untuk semua, terutama untuk para snap kita. Eva dengan semua orang dalam praktikum Tugas Buatan. Pada kesempatan kali ini saya akan mengerjakan pertemuan 5 yang berjudul The Future of AI. Going deep into 3D computer vision. Standard prerequisites. First, image processing. Understanding the fundamentals of image processing is crucial for working with computer 3D computer vision. It includes topics such as image filtering, segmentation, feature detection, and image enhancement. Familiarize yourself with proper image processing technique and algorithm. 2. Programming. Proficiency in programming is essential for implementing algorithm and working with 3D computer vision libraries. Python is a popular language in this field, so make sure you have a good grasp of Python programming. Additionally, knowledge of libraries like OpenCV and NumPy will be beneficial. 3. Math, geometry, linear algebra, optimization. A solid understanding of mathematics is necessary for 3D computer vision. The key areas to focus on include geometry and linear algebra and optimization. First, study geometric transformation, coordinate system, projection, and camera models. Learn about perspective projection, orthographic projection, and the concept of homogeneous coordinates. 2. Linear algebra. Master linear algebra concepts such as vector, matrix operation, eigenvectors, and eigenvalues. Understand matrix transformation in 3D space, and their representation. Optimization. Familiar yourself with optimization method used in computer vision, such as list, sequence estimation, and gradient descent. Learn about optimization techniques like nonlinear list, sequence, bundle adjustment, and post estimation. 3D computer vision application. 1. Augmented reality. Augmented reality combines virtual elements with the real world. 3D computer vision plays a critical role in our application by allowing virtual objects to be accurately placed and answered in real world. This involves tasks such as miraculous tracking, object recognition, and pose estimation to seamlessly blend virtual content with the user environment. Through virtual reality, creates immersive virtual environment. 3D computer vision is employed in VR application for tasks like heat and hand tracking, gesture recognition, and scan recognition. Accuracy tracking and modeling of the user movement are essential to provide realistic and interactive virtual experience. 3. Visual mapping. 3D computer vision techniques are used to create visual maps of indoor and outdoor environments. This involves simultaneous localization and mapping or SLAM algorithms, which utilize visual information to build a 3D model of the environment while estimating the camera or sensor position and orientation. Visual mapping and navigation are crucial in robotics, autonomous system, and virtual tour application. Uh, Next, autonomous facial. Autonomous rely on 3D computer vision to perceive the surrounding environment and make informed decision. This include tasks such as object detection, land detection, traffic recognition, pedestrian tracking, and obstacle avoidance by analyzing sensor data or such as camera and lidar. 3D computer vision algorithm enable autonomous vehicles to understand their surroundings and navigate safely. Next, 3D sensor. First, Kinect is a motion sensing input device developed by Microsoft primarily for gaming application. It contains multiple sensors, including a depth sensor, or based on structure light or time of flight technology and RGB camera. The deep sensor provides deep information, enabling the capture of 3D data. Kinect has been widely used in various fields beyond gaming, such as robotics, 3D scanning, gesture recognition, and augmented reality. 2. LiDAR as a remote sensing technology that uses laser light to measure distance and create 3D representation of the surrounding environment. LiDAR sensor emit laser pulses and measure the time it takes for the light to return after reflection of sub-object in the scan. This data is used to construct a point cloud, which represents the 3D structure of the environment. LiDAR is extensively used in autonomous vehicle, robotics mapping, and industrial application. Last, but no, no. 3. Radar. Radar is sensor technology that uses radio uh, waves to detect and locate objects. Although traditionally used for range and speed measurement, modern radar system can also provide 3D information. By analyzing the radar echo signal, it is possible to determine the distance, speed, and even the shape of object. Radar is commonly employed in applications such as automotive, collision avoidance, surveillance, weather monitoring, and air traffic control. Eh, Oke, demikianlah yang bisa saya sampaikan di tugas pertemuan 5 dan 6 ini. Bila ada salah kata, mohon maaf. Sangat terima kasih dan selamat malam untuk kita semua.
Let's talk about artificial intelligence, the topic that's been making waves for decades and still manages to leave us in awe. I mean, have you seen what these machines can do? They're like wizards, only without the pointy hats and wands. But seriously, the current state of AI is pretty impressive. We've got machines that help us do our daily tasks, automate manual labor, and even predict the weather. Well, at least sometimes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. With the rapid advancements in technology, who knows what the next 50 or 100 years could bring? Maybe we'll finally get those flying cars we've been promised since forever. But with all great things, there is a catch. As we get closer to creating super intelligent machines that could rival our human brains, we need to ask ourselves, what does this mean for us mere mortals? Will these machines replace us as the dominant species on Earth? Will we become their pets, or worse, their slaves? Okay, let's not get carried away. But the fact remains that AI has been the topic of utmost importance in recent years, and everyone from universities to government agencies to wealthy investors is pouring billions of dollars into AI-focused projects and research groups. But it's not just the big players. Almost every industry out there is using narrow or weak AI to streamline their works and make their businesses more efficient. We've already seen how AI is transforming the manufacturing and healthcare industries, but its potential goes far beyond that. We're talking about a whole new world of possibilities, where machines can do things we can never even dreamed of before. And as AI continues to evolve and diversify, we can expect it to have a significant impact on our society's communication and productivity. Of course, not everyone is thrilled about AI's potential. Some worry that we'll become too dependent on machines and lose our humanity in the process. But others are optimistic about AI's future role as a stepping stone towards a more advanced human society. Either way, one thing is for sure. AI is here to stay, and it's only going to get more exciting from here on out. In just a few decades, up to 90% of routine jobs could be taken over by robots. That's right, you heard it here first. So what does that mean for us humans? Are we going to be living in a robotic dystopia where we're all replaced by machines and forced to serve our new robot overlords? Well, not quite. While the thought of being replaced by a robot might make your hair stand on end, there's actually a silver lining to this technological revolution. As machines become more commonplace, people may have the opportunity to pursue more creative and higher-paying roles. That means we could see a shift towards a stronger global economy and a reduction in socioeconomic disparities. And that's not all. The demand for skilled workers like engineers and programmers is expected to skyrocket. So if you're thinking about going back to school or investing in some education, now might be the time. Not only could this lead to a better quality of life for many, but it could also make a higher education more accessible than ever before. So let's not fear the rise of machines just yet. Instead, let's embrace the potential for a brighter future where we're free to pursue our passions and live fulfilling lives. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll even be thanking our robot friends for helping us get there. But hold on, there's a catch. As machines become more prevalent, they may start to encroach on our turf and even jeopardize our basic freedoms. That's right, folks, we're talking about a robot takeover. Okay, maybe not quite that dramatic, but there is a genuine concern that the rise of powerful AI systems could wreak havoc on the global economy and leave only the ultra-rich with access to this technology. While the potential of narrow AI is undoubtedly exciting, we must also keep an eye on its potential pitfalls and work together to ensure a safe and responsible integration into our lives. Enter quantum computers, the new kid on the block. These bad boys use qubits instead of traditional bits, which means they can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This allows quantum computers to solve complex calculations that would even make the most advanced classical computers throw in the towel. The possibilities are endless, from cracking codes to discovering new drugs. However, as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. As quantum computers become more advanced, they pose a greater risk of cracking even the toughest encryption methods. So experts are on the case, racing to develop quantum-safe encryption before it's too late. It's like the ultimate game of cat and mouse. Who will come out on top? Only time will tell. One thing is for sure though, the future of quantum computing is shaping up to be one wild ride. Alright folks, let's talk about the holy grail of AI. Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. Imagine a machine that can do more than just follow specific instructions, but can actually learn from its experiences, comprehend complicated issues, and even figure out solutions to novel problems. It's like having a personal Einstein but without the bad hair day. Now, before we all start jumping for joy and clapping our hands, let's not forget the potential downsides. We need to be aware of the fact that with great power comes great responsibility. It's not like unleashing a cute and cuddly Pikachu into the world, but a super smart machine that could potentially surpass human intelligence and take over the world. No, seriously, it's not the plot of a science fiction movie, it's a real concern. Thankfully, sci-fi author Isaac Asimov had our backs and came up with the 3 laws of robotics to keep us safe from power-hungry robots. But let's face it, relying solely on fiction to solve real-world problems is like trying to drive a car blindfolded. It's just not going to get you very far. After all, it's not all sunshines and roses. If we become too reliant on machines to solve our problems, we might lose our sense of purpose and creativity. We could end up living in a machine-driven paradise that leaves us unfulfilled and bored. So we need to ask ourselves, is it worth the risk, and are the potential benefits of AGI worth the cost of our humanity? One thing is for sure, the future is going to get exciting no matter what. As machines get smarter and more integrated into our lives, they will transform every aspect of our society. So buckle up folks and get ready for the ride of your life.